tell you, it was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Kubasi. Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Time to deliver. Showing good feet. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Jaureguisa, gently done. And it's Beshish. Williams. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Balde. Araujo. Guruzeta is onto it in a flash. Koundé. Pedri. Sunset. Iñaki Williams. Nico Williams. Played out to the right. Done delicately. Guruzeta. That has been knocked clear. Jaureguisa. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Araujo. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski has a goal! Williams. Quality ball. Koundé. Pedri. Casado. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. Spread out to the left. Pedri. Casado. Turns and goes back. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Koundé have it back and can go again. Yamal. Moved on forwards.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Balde. Rafinha. Araujo. Laporte, good-looking ball. Nico Williams. Guruzeta looking to get on the end of this. Driving on, a real charge here. Guruzeta's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Araujo forwards and with intent. Balde. Araujo. Jaureguisa. And it's played forward. Araujo cuts out the pass. Williams. Guruzeta. And it's Beshish. That's a throw. Sunset. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite beat it right.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nico Williams. Picks one through. Ter Stegen claims comfortably. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri. Koundé calmly anticipates. Pedri crosses. He's had a shot! Oh, clearance is short. Sunset. Laporte. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's straight offside. Balde. Koundé. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Urzeta. Nico Williams. That's a lovely, neat pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Yamal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Urzeta. That has found him in acres of space. He's out of play. Nico Williams. Williams' cross. And he's there to clear it. Williams! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Laporte shifted upfield. Pedri. Yamal. Urzeta. Sunset, laid out to the left flank. He's through here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Koundé, aim forwards. And here's Lewandowski. Moved on forwards. Urzeta. And it's Beshish. Cross from Yuri. That's the keeper's ball. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. And it's played forward. Koundé. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well read, nice interception. It's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's really well manoeuvred. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. Back into the middle. And here's Lewandowski. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kisa. Nico Williams. Oh, nice touch. Out to the right. Hit into the middle. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Balde. Rafinha. Araujo. De Jong. Kubasi. Rafinha. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. Casado. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Pedri stood his ground strongly. Luis de Gama looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's hit the crossbar. Balde, back when it goes. Balde, he's gone backward here. They can counter here. And here's Nico Williams. Played into space out wide. Williams! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The clearance. And it's Bashish. Yuri forwards and with intent. Lovely bit of skill. He's got away. Al-Kubasi clears it away. And here's Nico Williams. And the shot! Oh, that was close. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. Now this could be a chance. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
His positioning was spot on. Williams. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Lewandowski. Danny Vivian shifted upfield. Nico Williams. Some good work on the right flank here. Williams. Played into the middle. Ter Stegen gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Pedri. Yamal. And it's De Jong. De Jong. Oh, good spread. Referee's given a throw. He slings it in. Out towards the flank. Crossed into the... Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tries a measured ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Guruceta. Balde cuts it out. Guruceta is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Balde. Kubasa. De Jong. Oh, good ball! Lewandowski has a goal! Williams. Iñaki Williams. Forwards and with intent. Yamal. Casado. Balde. De Jong. Over to the left. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the shot's on here. Casado. Over to the left. Balde goes for the header! Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Pedri!
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Changes him with that pass. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Balde. Pedri. Pedri! He's done very well to get to that.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, this looks sharp. Balde. Casado. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. Yamal. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. That's good defending. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Laporte, it's a sharp pass. De Jong, too strong for his opponent there. Kubasa. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
Beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. Kubasi. Balde. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. It's a great ball. Danny Vivian, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Williams. That's been drilled forward. Balde. Sunset. Well read. The danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Balde. Rafinha. And it's Balde. De Jong, probing pass, swept in. That's an excellent interception. Jaureguisa. Laporte, there's a probing ball. Now it's Williams. Succumbs to the pressure. Koundé, Pedri, Yamal, Pedri, Araujo, it's really well manoeuvred. Jaureguisa, Yuri. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Casado gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Araujo, aim forwards. Balde. Oh, such a clever touch. Jaureguisa did well to emerge with the ball. It's a contest to keep an eye on. Guruzeta, Williams. Guruzeta's cross. That is clearly overhit. And it's played forward. Balde. Ball's gone out of play. Nico Williams. Sunset. Nico Williams. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, well measured. Navigovski gets flagged offside. De Jong. Balde. And they've got a throw. Jaureguisa. That's surely a foul, free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Koundé aimed forwards. Yamal moved on forwards. Lewandowski, and he's managed to get free. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kazar. And the shots! Good effort first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Kubasi gently done. Yamal. Kubasi. Balde. De Jong. Koundé. Casado. Pedri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Yamal.
Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Balde. De Jong. And it's Balde. Balde. Nico Williams, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Balde. De Jong. Casado. Rafinha. De Jong, Balde, Pedri, it's Lewandowski! That's a waste. Makes the interception. Balde. Balde forwards and with intent. It's run loose here. It's really well manoeuvred. How Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Casado. Guruzeta looks to get on the end of this. Casado. Kunde. That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Good ball, good take. There are a few waiting for it. Kunde's cross. Was there to get rid. Nicely intercepted. Pedri. And it's Pedri. That pass surprised everyone and in a good way. Luis de Galarreta. Yuri shifted upfield. Auregiza. Guruzeta chasing after it. Pedri. Kunde. And he goes cross-field. Luis de Galarreta. One ball looking to counter. Casado. That'll be a throw. De Jong. Kunde. Yamal. Kunde. First quarter of an hour gone. Yamal. Very nicely done. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Molde.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And it's Bershish. Now, what's he got in mind? Rafinha has created one goal already. Guruzeta is onto it in a flash. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Moved on forwards. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Lewandowski, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And they've got rid. Lovely, now then, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. De Jong, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Great defending, strong and determined. And they could break here. Casado does really well to win the ball there. Balde. Kunde, and it's Pedri. Luis de Galarreta has been caught there, it's a foul. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. He's going to be disappointed with that. Jaureguisa. Danny Vivian goes forward. De Jong. Araujo gently done. Balde. Now it's De Jong. Pedri goes for a shot!
Pedri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Araujo cuts out the pass. Koundé. Pedri. Yamal. Played back in. Balde. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Rafinha. Pedri. Pedri! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pedri goes short. Here comes another chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. And here's Pedri. De Jong. Lovely feet. Has a shot! Quick ball upfield. Kubasi. Balde. Rafinha. Jaureguisa wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. Jaureguisa. Jaureguisa. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Williams. And the ball is out of play. Kubasi forwards and with intent. Yamal. Balde. Back into the middle. Rafinha. Balde. He's on it. Can he get away? Whistle's gone. That's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Let's be lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Pedri with the short one. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And here's Pedri. Brilliantly cut out. Aureguizar getting this one clear. Urzeta. That's really well manoeuvred. Aureguizar, aim forwards. Koundé gets it away. Luis de Galarreta gets it away. De Jong. Rafinha. Rafinha played into space. Tries to get it clear. Big chance, corner. They've played it short. Pedri, a chance to play it in. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Laporte forwards and with intent. Do have a chance to counter here. Yuri. Sunset. Sunset. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha. Pedri. Casado. Pedri looks to the other side. And claimed it back swiftly. Caresses it through. And the keeper has it. Williams. Guruceta chasing after it. Balde gets across to intercept that.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Williams. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. And it's De Jong. Sunset. And the counter is on. Casado. Pedri. De Jong. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nico Williams. Real chance! Pedri. Rafinha. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Aureguizar. Danny Vivian, driven forward. Balde. And it's De Jong. Casado. Good take, and is he in? And here's great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Unai Simon, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Yuri drives forward on the overlap. Looks a good cross. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. De Jong. And it's De Jong. Balde. Araujo. Koundé. Oh, sweet feet. Cross goes in there.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. He needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Aimed in towards the centre. De Jong, made out to the left flank. He's heaved it away. Now he's off and running. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That was very necessary. Rafinha. He's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick. Yuri with the clearance. Can he spark a counter here? Guruceta running with the ball. Williams. Now then, the ball's come loose. In again. Pedri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's Koundé. Swings it across. Danny Vivian gets rid without sophistication. Balde. And here's Rafinha. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's nice. Balde, now here's the delivery. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So what can they make of this? Koundé. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. Now it's De Jong. Pedri. Played out wide. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Pedri. De Jong. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Valde. Shoots! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's played forward. How Kubasi gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Rafinha. Rafinha going full tilt down the left. Sunset. Rafinha, Balde, Casado, and it's Pedri. And it's Lewandowski! Collective sigh of relief from the defence. Here's De Jong. There's the shot! Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the keeper beats it away. And here's De Jong. He's having a shot! Chance here to counter. Auriquiza. It's a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. Rafinha. Looking here to chip it through. Luis de Galarreta shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Decent progress down the left. And here's Lewandowski. That's good play. De Jong. De Jong! He can get that clear. And it's hoisted clear. Laporte heading out towards the right wing. Moved on forwards. Sunset. Guruzeta. And here's Nico Williams. That's Guruz. Can he finish? Good on, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
How Kubasi attempts a clearance. And it's Haurekazar. Williams! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ter Stegen trying to keep this in. Danger averted for now. Luis de Galarreta. Aim forwards. Over to the left. Yuri puts them all in. Casado. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Sometimes asking just too much of him. Nicely aimed pass. Laid back in. Long time, excellent interception. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Simon sends that a long way. Yuri. And it's played forward. Williams' cross. Ter Stegen claims it, safe hands. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Sunset, forwards and with intent. That's going to go a long way. That's been won straight back. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Balde. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, what a climb! Yes! And they are cruising away. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss will be used.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rafinha. Araujo. Casado. Rafinha. Araujo. Rafinha. Playing towards the other side. Yamal. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Now it's De Jong. Sunset. Urzeta. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the left it goes. Williams. Crossed into the middle. Araujo tries to clear. Rafinha. De Jong. Kubasi. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. And it's made its way to him. And it's hoisted clear. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Okay, interesting. Very nicely done. Rafinha. It's a mighty effort! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It is quite a run he's making here. Koundé with the clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Tries a shot! Williams. And here's Kuruzeta. Decent chance! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Koundé. Yamal. Casado. Kuruzeta is onto it in a flash. Chips it through. And he's there to get it away. And it's Sunset. Sunset!
Sunset usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Aurigiza. Kuruzeta looks to get on the end of this. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. He's in a great position. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Una Simon sends that a long way. And here's Lewandowski. Yuri makes the interception. Laporte, oh, there's a probing ball. Koundé, Pedri, Casado, Balde, Rafinha, and it's Balde. Rafinha hangs in across. Danny Vivian is there and he can get that clear. Danny Vivian forwards and with intent. Now it's Sunset. Over to the left. Yuri charging forward down that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Araujo. De Jong. Balde. Nicely intercepted. Jaureguisa. And it's played forward. Guruceta chasing after it. Yamal. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Rafinha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kubasi. Rafinha. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. De Jong. Balde laid out to the left flank. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's nice. And it's Balde. There's the header! Oh, taken with style. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Barcelona, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great run on the overlap here. Header comes in! Couldn't quite control it.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And here's Lewandowski. Yamal! Oh, bang on target. Luis de Galaret. Guruceta, now he's off and running. Nico Williams. Into the channel. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Guruceta. And they caught rid. Laporte have it back and can go again. Sunset. And he shoots!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
De Jong. Well measured. Rafinha, he is through here. Shouldn't changes him with that pass. Guruceta, and reclaimed it in a trice.
Guruzzetta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedri. Araujo. Aim forwards. Yamal. Pedri. Casado. Rafinha. Balde. Played back in. And the ball is out of play. That has been cut short. Balde. Rafinha. Rafinha goes on a charge down the left. Moved on forwards. Defending was strong and firm. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. It's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pedri with the short one. Yamal. Played out wide. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Yuri. Luis de Galaret. Laporte. Actually looking ball that. Balde. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. And it's De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Here it is, crossed in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Williams. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Koundé. Yamal. Out towards the flank. Played into the middle. Laporte tries to clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yuri shifted upfield. Iñaki Williams, probing pass. Yamal. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Rafinha is on a run down the left wing. Hoisted in. Oh, shooting chance! It's anyone's ball now. So who's he picking out? Pedri. And claimed it back swiftly. This was gone, presumably for offside. Tries a measured ball. It's really well cleared. That's been won straight back. Ruiz de Galarreta, gently done. And here's Kuruzet, sunset! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. And here's Sunset. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Sunset puts the ball in. That has been knocked clear. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Regizar plays it short. It's Bashish. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Aim forwards. It's Kuruzeta. Sunset forwards and with intent. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
It's a lovely, neat pass. It's a nicely shaped ball. And he's heaved it away. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Koundé, Yamal. Balde. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice control. That's crossed into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Regizar. That's really well manoeuvred. That'll be a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Sunset. Good take, and is he in? Sunset. Oh, good spread. That's a nicely weighted pass. Yuri. Oh, smashing header! Cleared away. Played it. Oh, what a climb! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Kuruzeta really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Casado. Yamal. That's going to go a long way. Yuri. Danny Vivian, long ball upfield. Out to the left it goes. Yamal. Yamal shifted upfield, and it's Lewandowski! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Casado. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rafinha, gently done. Sunset. Nico Williams. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. Rafinha. Casado. Rafinha. Balde, they're in full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Casado. De Jong. Yuri gets good distance on it. Here's Yamal. Pedri. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Araujo. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. Laporte gets it clear. Araujo have it back and can go again. Balde. De Jong. Nice physical challenge. Laporte aim forwards. Kubasi. And here's Lewandowski. And it's played forward. Casado. Pedri. Yamal. Jaureguisa. Yuri forwards and with intent. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Well read. The danger is averted. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. It wasn't the best decision.
Pedri. Casado. Well, that's well seen too. Iñaki Williams. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. De Jong. And already it looks like game over. We've hardly begun. Casado. Koundé. Yamal. That is good strength. Yuri wins the duel this time. Yuri did just about enough to... He's had a shot! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rafinha. Guruzeta chasing after it. Kubasi moved on forwards. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Guruzeta knocks it out wide. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Nico Williams. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Koundé attempts a clearance. Laporte. Chance for a shot! That is lovely. In into the middle. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. De Jong. Casado. Pedri. Rafinha. Yamal. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jaureguiza. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yuri, that's a sharp pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Casado. Araujo. Rafinha. De Jong. Jaureguiza producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafinha. Williams. Nico Williams. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Yuri, nicely aimed pass. And he's there to clear it. Yamal, Pedri, Koundé, it's Lewandowski! Almost a sixth! It's a look and plays it forward. Araujo cuts it out. Koundé. Yamal. And it's Koundé. And here's Lewandowski. It's really well manoeuvred. Balde. Nico Williams. Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Rafinha! Yuri. Aimed forwards. It's a looking ball that. Pedri. Laporte. Quality ball. Araujo cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Casado. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Lost his man here. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Shot, surely! Great chance. Chooses to go back. Urzeta. Well, they can break here. Iñaki Williams. Yuri gently done. That is a brilliant interception. De Jong. Rafinha. Araujo. And it's played forward. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jauregui shifted upfield. Williams. Yuri. That's very neat. Time to deliver. And here's Iñaki Williams. Moved on forwards. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri. De Jong. Back into the middle. And it's Balde. Balde. De Jong. Muscular approach does pay off here. Chance here to counter. Nico Williams. Laporte. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, can he get onto this? Balde does really well to win the ball back. Kubasi. Yamal. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pedri. Casado. Koundé. Pedri. Koundé. Balde. Koundé. Jauregui. Nico Williams. Now it's Kuruzeta. Jauregui. That's a clever looking ball. Tries to get it clear. And it's Luis de Galarreta. He decides to cross it. Climbs up big! No joy, but a decent shy. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jauregui. Oh, red, nice interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nico Williams. Now it's Kuruzeta. Kuruzeta played out towards the right wing. Now it's Williams. He's got to be in here. Williams! And he thumps it clear. Yamal. Koundé. Balde. De Jong. Played back in. Back into the middle. Casado. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. Koundé. Casado. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. Casado. Balde. Rafinha. Casado. Balde. Danny Vivian, aim forwards. Pedri. De Jong. Kubasu. Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. Yamal, can he deliver? And it's hoisted clear. He's in a great position here. Danger averted for now. And it's Kunde. That looks a good cross. That's an excellent interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Sunset defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Jauregui gently done. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Balde going full tilt down the left. Rafinha. Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Pedri. Out the supply. Rafinha. Balde is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal. Pedri. And the counter is on. He has found a way through. Now it's Sunset. Casado wins the duel this time.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Balde. Yamal, Kunde, Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Laporte attempts a clearance, and it's played forward. Now it's Sunset. Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Casado took well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Casado. Kunde. Casado. Pedri. Casado. Rafinha. And it's Balde. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. This looks promising. Great position. It's Lewandowski! And he's missed it.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
With intent, and back to the keeper they go. Kubasi. De Jong. Casado. Yamal. Pedri. That's been drilled forward. Long time, excellent interception. Ruiz de Galarreta, gently done. Sunset, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Al Kubasi shifted upfield. Lewandowski. He's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And here's the chance to counter. Lobbed in behind. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Jong. Aim forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rafinha. Araujo. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Flings it across. It's a mighty effort! Decent chance. That is a fine delivery. Pedri. Kunde, Pedri, Yamal, Pedri, Kunde, Yamal, and here's Lewandowski. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Al-Reguizar, gently done. Kunde, big one through. He can get that clear. Guruzeta, now he's off and running. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Brilliantly cut out. He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
has been cut short. Koundé moved on forwards. Yamal's cross, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And it's played forward. Oh, red, nice interception. Rafinha, Casado, Balde. And here's Rafinha. And here's De Jong. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's De Jong. Defending of the desperate variety. Goes for a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, smashing header! No, he can't turn it in. It's a little undercooked. Rafinha, it's lofted through here. Yamal. Crossing. Regizar tries to clear. It's Lewandowski! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yamal done delicately. Cleared without complication. Ruiz de Galarreta forwards and with intent. And that's a throw. Williams. Guruzeta, spread out to the left, showing good feet. Iñaki Williams. That's good play. Ruiz de Galarreta. Yamal absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Tries to get it clear. Balde. De Jong. Balde. Balde, now he's got space here. He's gone for a throw-in. Rafinha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. He's found a way through. Aimed in towards the centre. Yamal. Araujo. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. Koundé. Casado. Yamal. Kubasi. Araujo. Balde. That's tidy. And here's Rafinha. Sunset. Proves too strong. Balde. And it's De Jong. Rafinha. Out towards the flank. Casado. And here's Rafinha. Oh, he's in! Lewandowski. He's cut it out. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Williams. Iñaki Williams. A real chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi gets it away.
Guruzeta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Bashish. Guruzeta. Oh, what a climb!
Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Rafinha, who does have an assist to his name. Valde. De Jong. Casado. Koundé. Casado. De Jong. Balde. Jauregui does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Koundé. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha. Casado. Sunset. Ruiz de Galarreta forwards and with intent. That has found him in acres of space. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé. Yamal. Balde. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Yamal ploughing. Yamal! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Casado. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Valde. And here's Rafinha. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's De Jong. And can he finish it? Unai Simon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Rafinha. And that is out of play. Sunset. Nico Williams. Oh, nice touch. to the right. So who's he picking out? Sunset. Rafinha. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. It's a throw in. Yamal. Pedri. Balde. Played back in. Nice looking ball. Rafinha succumbs to the pressure. Auregizar getting this one clear. That's a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
They've played it short. Drilled in low. Nico Williams shifted upfield. Yamal. Casado. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rafinha. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. De Jong. Now it's goes to finish. It's a loose ball. Williams. Guruceta chasing after it. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Approaching the half-hour mark. Yamal. Pedri. Pedri! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Guruceta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Balde. Well, that's well done, really robust. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Araujo. Balde. Rafinha. Araujo. Araujo, gently done. Williams. And Taunt goes forward. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Koundé. Balde shifted upfield. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! It was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nico Williams. Oh, it's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's trying the shot, and the ball's come loose here. And it's sunset. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Koundé. De Jong. Balde. Araujo. Rafinha. Good play on the left-hand side here. Unauthorized. Nico Williams. It's been slipped through. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. Williams. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. How Kubasi can get it clear. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Koundé. Yamal. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Guruzeta. Pedri wins the duel this time. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Vivian, good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Aureliza moved on forwards. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. Calmly anticipates. Rafinha. Balde. Lovely feet. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. De Jong's cross. Another chance from a corner. That's not going far. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha has gone backward here. And it's Casado. And here's De Jong. There's the shot! Yuri forwards and with intent. Clearly not happy with that. Laporte driven forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lewandowski. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And that's put paid to a promising move. That was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's really well manoeuvred. It'll be a throw-in. Williams, Arugizar, picks it up out wide, and he's there to clear it. De Jong, Koundé, aim forwards, Pedri, Yamal, over to the left, Yuri. Options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Balde. Koundé. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. Balde. Yamal. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And the shot! Keeper always had the better of that.
Incredible. You have all the time in the world to take a spot as well.
Pedri moves short. Rafinha, pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Casado, Rafinha, Danny Vivian gets it away. And it's played forward. Williams, Guruzzetta. Pedri. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Nice physical challenge. Yuri played up towards the front line. Pedri. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Now it's Rafinha. Shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Nico Williams. Great defending, strong and determined. He's through here. Williams. Firmly met. Could be a throw-in. Sunset. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Jong. Balde. And it's Balde. Showing good feet. Rafinha. Now the delivery climbs up big. A terrific save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it. Nico Williams really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Delicate chip through. That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Balde. Koundé. And he goes cross-field. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Plays it through. Chance to play it in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. He has found a way through. And here's Guruzeta. Played out wide. Crossing, looks like a good one. Nice interception, well timed. Williams! And the best in the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Pedri. It's run loose here. And it's Balde. De Jong. Oh, what a ball! Pedri. And a chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's been won straight back. That's very neat. Rafinha. And that's aimed at... Bullish header! Needed better placement.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nico Williams laid out to the left flank. Williams. Chance! It's a goal! Still trying to make a game of this. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And it's fading wide. Guruceta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Nico Williams gets across to intercept that. Pedri has found the net here, of course. Bilbao. It's Lewandowski! Williams. Sunset. Danny Vivian. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde makes the interception. Rafinha. Balde. Koundé played over towards the opposite flank. Rafinha. And it's Balde. Plenty waiting in the middle. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's neat. Brilliantly cut out. Guruceta. So what can they make of this? Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nico Williams. Luis de Galarreta. Luis de Galarreta shifted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rafinha. De Jong. Muscular approach does pay off here. Guruceta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. Araujo gets it away. Araujo. Guruceta. Lewandowski. Pedri tries to thread one through. And it's Pedri. Played out to the right. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski finds himself offside. Oh, they could be caught out here. Nico Williams tries to dink it through. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Lewandowski. Nico Williams. Lofted upfield. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Balde. Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. Nico Williams. Guruceta. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. puts it away. Here's Sunset. Iñaki Williams. That is a brilliant interception. Great chance! No, it's wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Kubasi forwards and with intent. Koundé. Casado. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Real chance! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Laporte, aim forwards. Guruceta chasing after it. And here's Lewandowski. Receives it in a good position here. And it's De Jong. Danny Vivian, gently done. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. Played into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. And they've got a throw. And he's there to clear it. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. De Jong played out towards the right wing. Takes a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
De Jong. Koundé. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Rafinha. Sunset. Urzeta. Laporte cuts it out. Williams. Pedri. Yamal. He's in a good position here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Ball's gone out of play. Balde. Nice control. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Now here's the delivery. Iñaki Williams shifted upfield. Koundé played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's De Jong. Balde. Nico Williams. Guruzeta. Oh, good spread. Williams. Defending of the desperate variety. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Ruiz de Galarreta cuts out the pass. Jauregui aim forwards.
Guruzeta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Lewandowski. And it's Balde. Pedri. And the shot's on here. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. Williams. Yuri. Iñaki Williams. And here's Guruzeta. Nico Williams. And the finish! It's anyone's ball now. Yamal forwards and with intent. And it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Pedri. Now it's Guruzeta. Do have a chance to counter here. Sunset, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And here's Lewandowski. De Jong! That's why.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Casado. Lewandowski. He's got away. Sunset.